We're joined by Texas Tech edge, Joseph Adedire. How'd I do?
That's good. That's good.
Man, he coached me up. I got it. But Joseph, I've been honestly fascinated by just like you as a player since you committed to Texas Tech. So I want to go all the way back. What made you decide to choose Texas Tech and come here to love it?
So when I was deciding in school, I want to make sure I had a good relationship with the coach. I want to make sure I had good relationships with all the coaches, that they're people I could trust, that would develop me, would pour into me, and would take care of me. And at first I was committed to another school, you know.
Yeah.
But then Headman got the job here, Coach McGuire got the job here. And I knew from my experiences with Coach McGuire that he was a real genuine person. Before he even got here, me and him would stay. Me, him, Coach Blanchard would be on the phone for hours at my house. You know what I'm saying? They'd be talking to my mom, get the phone back to me. So I sort of like built that relationship with them. So I knew that if I come here, they were going to take care of me. They was going to put effort into my development. And of course, with Coach Z coming there, you know, I was committed to Coach Z at the other school.
Yeah.
So it only made it easier. It just felt like all the pieces fell into the right place over here.
Now, I described you as an edge. I really think of you as a defensive end. I think you're listed as an outside linebacker. What do you consider your position in terms of in this defense?
Edge and outside linebacker.
Okay.
Yeah, edge and outside linebacker. Because you know, we have different fronts. So
right.
Since being here, I've been able to. I'm dropping in coverage. You know, I know coverages now. You know, I know what to expect. And but my heart will always be at rushing, being at end. You know what I'm saying? Being on the edge.
Because you mentioned Coach Fitch, but your room is actually with Coach IU, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are those two coaches like? I know you work more with IU. Fitch is unique, just in the practices that I've been to. I mean, I've been lucky to be at all three levels of practices, and I don't think I've ever met anybody more interesting in individuals than Coach Fitch. So what is he like? And then Coach IU, I mean, he's right there with intensity too.
They crazy.
Yeah.
But crazy with passion in a good way. Coach Fitch, he's one of the most interesting people you ever meet, quite honestly. And one of the most passionate on the football field. You know, he really delves into you, tries to put he craves dollars, basically. He craves dollars. And that's why I wanted to be whenever I came to college. I wanted to be well, that's why I am a dog, you feel me? So he craves dollars. And Coach IU is such a loving and a careful coach. You know, he's gonna put into you just as much as you putting in every single day. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna make sure that that you know the game, that you truly know the game. He's gonna give you knowledge of the game that I feel like a lot of coaches wouldn't give you. He's gonna give you true player tips because you know he played in the NFL, he played in college, and of course he's gonna be hard on you. But I love Coach IU. I always say I'll ride for that man, I'll die for that man because I know he'll do a lot of the same stuff for me.
That's cool. In terms of playing edge, outside linebacker, what are your responsibilities in this defense? I'm break it down.
Really just depends on what play call we got on. If we're in our base defense, we got the edges, got our quarterbacks. If we in our other defense, sometimes you gotta go get the B gap. Sometimes you gotta dive. You know, whenever I'm in coverage, I have my coverage responsibilities. And whenever we're in games, I gotta look to see the quarterback just drawing, the backs leaking out and whatnot. So those are some of the responsibilities.
What's your favorite part? Like if you could choose one thing to do, is it rush the passer, set the edge? What's your drop in coverage? What's your favorite?
Rush the passer.
Yeah.
I'm an edge rusher. I'm a rush the passer. 10 times out of 10, if I have a trust in rush the passer, and that's also what I like doing. I've been developing myself, trying to put real effort into myself and become a better pass rusher.
How do you feel like your first couple of years here have gone as a player, and then also off the field?
I feel like they've gone great. I've really enjoyed my time over here at Lubbock. I feel like I've grown as a man, grown as an individual. Just learned a lot more about myself on and off the field. On the field, I feel like I've grown immensely in my knowledge of the game, my general knowledge of the game, what to expect and whatnot, different formations, schemes, coverages, and my pass rush game has improved immensely. My pass rush and my run blocking game, my run stopping game, my pass rush. I used giving me tips that I would never thought of. Just certain different perspective of pass rushing that I've been looking to utilize this summer.
And then probably a dumb question, but do you play EA Sports College Football?
Of course.
All right. Well, what do you think of your rating in the game?
My speed is low.
Okay.
They got me at an 81 speed. I feel like I should be 87. I feel like I gotta be up there. At least like a DB speed. All the other stuff will come whenever I show it this season. I know they're gonna have to upgrade my stats.
And then, what did you think of the uniforms when you first saw them? What was your first reaction?
I haven't seen them in person, but seen them, the pictures of them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. You haven't seen them yet?
No, not in person. I hope I get it.
They got to fix that.
Have you seen them?
Not in person here at Tech. No, I've seen kind of like apparently. You're right, but I'm not on the team.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we should let you check it out.
But no, the pictures of jerseys are amazing now.
Yeah.
I love the look to them. I can't wait to see how they actually feel once we get them on and whatnot. But kind of got like a throwback vibe to them, they look beautiful.
And I know the cliche is that taking one game at a time and all that. But is there a team or a game that you have circled on the calendar, on the schedule?
For me personally, TCU in Colorado, because I just know I have a lot of personal connections over there at TCU, so it's always a fun game. I go over there and talk my little trash, and then Colorado, of course, because that's Deion Sanders. So everybody watching Deion growing up, man. It would get to whoop some butt over there. You know what I'm saying?
And Joseph, I feel like, and I've asked every player this. I feel like we don't touch on this enough. But who is Joseph Adedire off the field? Where do you come from? Your family? What do you like to do other than play video games and play football and all that?
Okay. So Joseph Adedire, my parents migrated from Nigeria. They had my older brother and both of my older brothers over there. Moved over here, had me and my younger sister. I'm a simple man, I would say. Football does take up most of my time. But outside of here, I love playing games. I love watching TV. I love watching anime in general. I like reading different. I'm a real big like fantasy guy, so I like reading different genres, different books and whatnot. Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, Fire and Blood. I've been reading all those recently. That's what I've been on. But I normally read like different mangas, different books. I watch different TV shows, and overall, I try to be a very loving person. Give out energy. You never know what somebody's going through at the end of the day, and that energy might just save them for that day. Might just give them the energy to keep on going for another one. And that means the world to me, being able to get that back, being able to get the love that I feel like I've gotten from my family. I just try to share that all over the place. God friend, man, of course, God's number one in my life. God's number one thing in my life. So I just try to share the love He give me to everybody else.
Man, Joseph Adedire, that was great stuff. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
No problem.